Welcome back to the cafeteria, the affordable kitchen with easy recipes teaching you how to cook. I'm Kayshawn, and today I'm making something that's going to help all of us get into the fall spirit, and that's pumpkin spice stuffed French toast. Yes, I ain't never had it either, so let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is start by making my pumpkin filling, and I'm going to be using some pumpkin puree, whipped cream cheese, sugar, vanilla extract, just to whip it up, make it sweet, because this pumpkin puree is not sweet and I need it to be sweet. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Okay, so starting with my pumpkin filling, I'm gonna take some pumpkin puree and I'm gonna whisk that with some whipped cream cheese. Now I'm only gonna add a little at a time because I don't want it to be too much, but I do want to make sure I have enough to fill all of my pieces of bread. And I'm also going to add some pumpkin spice to this just to give it a little more pumpkin flavor. Once I have all my pumpkin pie puree and my whipped cream cheese mixed together, I'm going to put it in a piping bag just so it's easier for me to stuff it into my bread. Now, once I have my pumpkin pie into the piping bag, I'm going to move on to the next step, but this is what it's going to look like. I'm not going to take it out because this already has a hole on the bottom. We don't need no messes, okay? But I have it in my piping bag, and now I'm going to move into my coating for my bread. So here I have 2 eggs, and to this I'm going to add some half and half, just enough to coat my French toast. And I'm going to whisk this together until it's nice and smooth. But I'm also going to add more pumpkin spice to this because I got to have that pumpkin spice flavor all through there. So I'm going to add some pumpkin spice to this, and I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, and this mixture is done. Now I'm going to stuff my bread. This is a French bread loaf that I cut into pieces and that I cut a little pocket to squeeze in my filling. So let's try to do this without making a humongous mess. Now I'm gonna cook my French toast. So to this skillet, I'm going to melt some butter over medium heat. Once my skillet is nice and hot, I'm going to add in my French toast. And I'm going to cook this until it's nice and golden brown on both sides. Toast is cooking, I'm going to start on my streusel topping, and that's just a combination of dark brown sugar, white sugar, flour, and melted butter. And this is what the streusel topping should look like. Nice and crumbly. My French toast is done, my topping is made, now it's time to plate it up. Toast is done. Now let's taste it. This is actually good. I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin spice, but I did want to try this. I've been seeing a lot of people making stuffed French toast, and I'm like, what better time than do it now but use pumpkin spice? Yes, this is good. This is my pumpkin spice stuffed French toast. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.